everyone, it's Lily here at AIBC Europe, and it's a pleasure to be joined by Laura, and you're from IOTA Foundation. So why don't you explain a little bit, Laura, to all of our viewers what IOTA is?
Well, IOTA is a foundation that is working on blockchain, or like better say distributed ledger technology. It's a layer 1 and we are trying to basically advance in DLT development and research in such a way that we overcome like the limitations of traditional and older blockchain technologies.
Amazing. So how are you working towards going past these challenges and overriding them to a better blockchain technology usage?
Well, there are different aspects. For example, scalability, of course, it's a topic that we every now and then encounter, specifically when we talk more about the older generation of blockchain, such as Bitcoin. Within IOTA, we have like technology, or like the layer 1 is based on this directed acyclic graph, which actually works kind of as a consensus mechanism, where like where if you want that your transaction gets validated, you have to validate 2 transactions prior.
Okay.
So it's kind of a alternative to other consensus mechanisms out there that shall enable scalability. And apart from that, of course, there are sustainability topics we are looking at, so that we can actually run the technology on like very small devices and so forth.
Amazing. And in the current market, how are you finding people's perceptions of blockchain? Are people being a bit more open to the idea of blockchain, cryptocurrency, everything in the space?
Well, generally, I have the feeling there are always misconceptions because they are related to the crypto world. And my work, for example, I don't focus so much on cryptocurrencies. I rather focus on how we can actually use blockchain for other use cases. And there I find it sometimes, depending on with whom I talk to, of course, hard to make them clear, or after a time make clear that actually it doesn't apply to all the use cases. Misconceptions could be like the scalability issue, which of course are for next generation blockchains different, because they really try hard, apart from our foundations, to improve scalability, and also the sustainability issue, energy efficiency. Everybody likes in most cases I hear often, but blockchain is so energy intensive, but that's not the case for like newer generations. But here I think it's a more exchange, be open to what people think, and try to go in a discourse with them, try to see what are their problems, their misconceptions, and together we can basically find a way out.
Exactly. And how do you see the future of blockchain? What excites you the most about this industry?
Well, like right now, I know we are going to a bull market, but when I look more on the other application side of blockchain, like other use cases, I think currently in Europe, it's not the best moment, so to say. We are realizing there is not like this large-scale use case apart from cryptocurrencies that really prove themselves. And that's why I think it's very important to look how we can use other technologies in conjunction and convergence with blockchain, such as AI, and to see how they can support each other, so that we can actually come up with this large-scale use case in Web3 in combination with AI.
I mean, yes, AI, the integration of AI with blockchain, I think, is so important. It's incredible how much it can be utilized. So what's one of the case studies where AI can be utilized in the blockchain?
I think here, like, we can differentiate 2 things. So for me, blockchain is always something that gives you the trust layer, that gives you the possibility to make data, or like to have more transparency.
Yeah.
Whereas AI, like, let's see blockchain as an infrastructure. AI in contrast or in complementary is more the work of thinking, of helping taking decisions because they are analyzing patterns. One example would be for security purposes to analyze specific transactions on the blockchain with AI and to improve thus the infrastructure of blockchain and generally privacy issues. There are many more things we can think about, for example, supply chain management, where you can, for example, use blockchain as track and tracing the products, having more transparency, and AI actually analyzing any data within the supply chain for mitigation and so forth.
Yeah, I think it's actually very crazy that so many people do not realize that blockchain is not just cryptocurrency.
Exactly.
It's a common knowledge between everyone that as soon as you say blockchain, cryptocurrency, and actually there's so much to about, and that's exactly what you're doing. You're trying to bring forward the blockchain projects and actually show how it can be used in different industries.
Exactly. Important is also, maybe just as a last comment, to think of not always using blockchain and AI everywhere. There are cases where you don't need it, and to not be following through all the time and saying, okay, blockchain and AI is the solution for everything.
Okay,
it's case by case. Sometimes only AI is needed, sometimes only blockchain, sometimes both can help.
Yeah.
In that case, it's always a case by case thing.
Exactly, yeah. Like people talk about tokenization so often and they try and tokenize everything. It's
exactly.
It's not always necessary. It's not necessary to tokenize every single thing. But in some cases, it's amazing.
Makes a lot of sense, yeah.
And what brought you here to be here at AIBC?
Again, sorry.
What brought you to join us here at AIBC today? This amazing event. What brought you here?
So where I've been so far?
What made you come here and come join us?
Okay. So generally, I heard a lot about the AIBC, and I got invited by one of the organizers to speak here about sustainability, blockchain. Tomorrow I will talk. On Thursday actually, I will talk about blockchain-based digital product passports for circular economy. And then I'm gonna also have a panel discussion with Michaela, which is very well versed in the IA sector, and we're going to talk about AI and blockchain conjunction for reaching the sustainable development goals.
Amazing. Honestly, the speakers that we have here at AIBC, it's crazy. There's so much knowledge. If anyone hasn't been here, you truly are missing out, because it's great for making connections. And what have you enjoyed most about being here so far?
I think what I really like is that the discussions are very open, so people really go also beyond the questions and are not very restricted to one question, but it just goes with the flow, and I really like that because it's natural. I often realize they are asking questions that are natural and that people will also ask themselves, and not very strict to a specific script or something like that. And I really like that because I have the same questions. So
yeah, AIBC Sigma, it's like one big family, and we love having so many amazing people here. So thank you so much for joining us. Enjoy the rest of your time. Enjoy your panel as well. Thank you so much.
Thank you for having me.